Hi, these are your energy stories for the 5th week of July, 2024. And in the first one, hydrogen aviation startup ZeroAvia and Dutch airline KLM are planning on a 2026 hydrogen-powered demonstration flight between two European airports using ZeroAvia's powertrain with 2.4 megawatt fuel cells. The plane will seat up to 80 passengers with a goal to provide an quote, evidence base, unquote, to support KLM's broader adoption of hydrogen technology and accelerating H2 aircraft operation in the EU. And sticking with hydrogen, UK pipeline operator National Grid Transmission has reported on the results of a 3-year project testing hydrogen methane blends in an existing pipeline system. It states that even with up to 100% hydrogen, quote, there are no major blockers to repurpose our network to transport hydrogen, unquote. It used a hydrogen test facility in northern England with older decommissioned assets from the gas network to support its tests. Hydrogen is a much simpler molecule than methane and tends to leak more easily, but tests on assets such as valves and flanges found that assets that are gas-tight with natural gas remain gas-tight with hydrogen. Where there were leakages, hydrogen leaked proportionally more by volume, 2 to 3 times as much, but this finding wasn't a surprise. Fatigue tests were also performed using a network of pipe originally installed and assembled in 1999 with 9 different welding techniques. After 30,000 high-pressure cycles of compressed H2, similar to about 80 years of operational life, no signs of fatigue damage were seen and the steel was not embrittled. That testing will go on for another 45,000 cycles, with equipment then disassembled and inspected for signs of degradation. One element not tested was the gas compressor system, which may have to work far harder to compress smaller H2 molecules. Phase 2 will have a look at performance in that area. The U.S. Department of Energy awarded $5.4 million to U.S. Steel, Molten Industries, and CPFT Software for construction of a pilot clean steel project. It will integrate zero-carbon turquoise hydrogen produced by pyrolysis, using super high heat in the absence of oxygen to crack methane into hydrogen and solid carbon graphite. The hydrogen will then be used in a direct reduced iron furnace to create low carbon steel. U.S. clean energy developer Intersect Power will take delivery of 15.3 gigawatt hours, 15,300 megawatt hours of Tesla's Megapack battery storage units in 2025 and 2026 for projects to be developed through 2030. 50% of the deliveries will go to support just 4 of Intersect Power's solar plus storage projects in California and Texas to be commissioned by 2027, and the remainder will go to Intersect Power's stable of solar storage hybrids planned for 2028 through 2030. SunRun will work with Baltimore Gas and Electric, BG&E, to create a small DOE-supported vehicle-to-home virtual power plant in BG&E's service territory, a first of its kind. Owners of 3, only 3 for now, F-150 Lightning trucks equipped with Ford Charge Station Pro and home integration systems offered exclusively through SunRun will deliver power from vehicles to homes during designated periods this summer, offsetting the need for those homes to purchase power from the grid. SunRun will network and oversee the F-150 Lightnings as they deliver stored energy during weekday dispatch periods from June 1st to September 30th between 5 o'clock and 9 p.m. Revenues will accrue to enrolled customers based on the amount of energy supplied, which is currently estimated at about $800 for the program. Let us fervently hope that this pilot is finally the one that gets off the ground. Pilots are one thing, scale deployment quite another. Those 3 Lightnings may herald a bright future, but in the meantime, Ford Motors' electric division just cannot stop its financial exsanguination. It posted a Q2 loss of $1.1 billion in the face of continued pricing pressure on EVs. This loss, despite $400 million in year-over-year cost reductions. Sales were a measly 26,000 units, down 26%, compared with combustion and hybrid cars at 741,000 vehicles, up 3% in Q2. Consequently, Ford has pulled back from a 2021 announced target of selling only electric passenger vehicles in Europe by 2030, while also canceling plans for EV production at its Canada plant, where it will instead produce profitable Super Duty combustion trucks. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.